Greetings upon the eve prior to the time when the realm of spirits draws close to the material. I, your humble storyteller, would weave you a tale in kind to this haunting season. Fear not, your regular stories will continue in due course, but some things are worth postponing others. A normal day, as any other, that's how it always goes. Where a trainer obtains their first Pokémon. An Eevee, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, eager to be the perfect companion for an adventure. So pure, so naive. Children are cruel, and this one was more so than can be waived by immaturity. Not that this sweet Eevee could know that. Their name, as given by their trainer, was Snowy. Snowy was better suited to be a pet than combatant, a companion, at least until their trainer forced them to chase and battle other Pokémon. Snowy wanted to please their trainer, but they were weak, or so they were constantly told. Rarely taken for care at a Pokémon Center, Snowy was left to lick their own wounds and recover. When they did poorly, or it took their trainer's fancy, they were bombarded with rocks and derisions. Yet, still, this poor creature adored their master, for surely they were at fault for all this anger and the pain inflicted upon them. When Snowy's trainer tried to evolve them, no stone worked. No matter how hard they tried, not even the forms of Umbreon, Sylveon, or Espeon came to them. One day, left bloodied and pale from an excursion into a cave full of Zubat, Snowy was walking home with their trainer. They were so tired, but surely they had done well. They fought so hard, so maybe now, Master. Then all went dark. When Snowy awoke, they were alone, and it was dark. They felt strange. Oh, so strange. And when I didn't see quite right, they beheld lights in quavering shadow, even as the other eye adjusted to the moonless night. Even the street lamps had gone out. How odd indeed. With their master nowhere in sight, Snowy looked for any sign of their dear trainer. The only thing they could find with their master's scent upon it was a rectangular block of stone that looked like someone had dipped a corner in red paint, but failed to complete the process. As they leaned down and took this strange stone in their jaws, Snowy felt an instant connection, an energy like no other. So that's what had happened. Master had finally found a stone that would make them evolve. Strange. Then why wasn't Master here? Pushing aside doubts, Snowy moved through the streets, ears perked up in the silence for any predatory Pokémon. But nothing was around. They'd needed to do this before, so they knew how to get home. Slipping through the backyards and bushes, pushing through a special little Eevee door installed in the back door of the house. Quietly, quietly, Snowy crept up to their master's room and leapt, light as a feather, upon the bed. They didn't even disturb the blanket until they set down the stone. Suddenly Snowy felt so hungry as they watched their master stir. In their one eye, their master had such a vibrant light, and it looked so tasty. Snowy had done well, hadn't they? They'd finally evolved, just like Master had wanted. Snowy crept forward, hunger deepening into an abyssal pit as they saw their master's face. Please, dear master, they thought, blind to the horror on their trainer's face as their body lunged of its own accord, and everything went dark again. There was not even a chance for a scream. When next they would awaken, Snowy found themselves alone in a long abandoned home. Their special stone nearby on a rotted, broken down bed. Where had Master gone? They were just so hungry. Had they been bad? Snowy's pale ears swiveled as they heard a noise downstairs. And quick as a flash they ran, practically gliding down there. On the ground floor, a trainer had come to this abandoned home, looking for ghost Pokémon after hearing the rumors. Hearing a creak, they lurched, swiveling their flashlight to a stairway where a pale, vulpine figure sat staring at them, one eye missing and burning with a spectral light. A wave of terror would overtake the trainer as a small, innocent voice rang through the silent, dilapidated home. Master, is that you? They backed away from this strange phantom, trying to flee out the back door, but finding it locked. Master, is that you? Their heart raced as they pounded on the window, whirling around as they heard the telltale wisping of wind close behind, seeing the coast just across the room from them. Master, is that you? And all was silence. Beware as you make your way this coming eve of spiritual mischief. If you come across this poor, sweet soul, too naive to pass on, but lacking any grudge for direct malevolence, flee in silence. Cover your ears. For when you hear Snowy's call thrice, your blood will chill as if it's ice. Your bones will deaden as if leaden, and your body will fall like discarded doll.
Well, I had not actually read the glimpse yet. I was been too busy to actually check the Pokerole server lately. Bravo on that reading.
Thank you. I am glad you enjoyed it.
And thank you very much for bringing it to the audience as you have tonight. I'm quite impressed. As sad as that may be.
It is always a pleasure to be of aid. my friend.
I suppose I shall end the call then. A good Halloween to you, Car.
And a good Hallows Eve to you too. And good hunting.